Hello, everybody. We're going to be doing some of our geography and English experience today, and I thought we should start with our geography. And I'm really excited, so let's get into it, shall we? I'm just going to share my PowerPoint with you. So, our learning objective for today is to know where the UK and Australia are in the world. So, first, we need to be able to list the continents. We need to know what they are. Then we need to be able to list the oceans. We need to be able to find out where they are on a map. And finally, we need to be able to state where Australia and the UK are in those oceans and continents. Okay, so the first question you might have is, Miss Robinson, what is a continent? And continents are really, really big areas of land. And there are 7 of them. And they are so big that they've got lots and lots of countries in them. So, could you pause this video for me and write down what a continent is? And once you've done that, then you can press play again. So, I would like for you to draw me a table. This is my table, so could you draw a table that looks just like mine? Now, continents is a bit of a tricky word, so shall we do my turn, your turn with our word continents? Continents, continents. Good job. And then could you draw a table that looks just like mine with our word continents at the top? So pause the video and come back once you've got a beautiful looking table. I've got a video for you to watch. So in a minute, you can pause this video and go and watch that. But when you're watching it, could you listen out and see if you can find the names of all 7 continents? And could you write down those names in your table? So make a nice list in your table of the continent names. And once you've done that, come back and find me and we can go through them together to make sure we're all right. Did you get them all? Did you find all of those continent names? There's some tricky words in this continent table, so we're going to go through them, but we're going to do them my turn, your turn, but we're only going to do them once because I think that you're so clever that you'll be able to do it if we get it once. So the first one I had was Asia. Can you say it? Asia. Have you got Asia in your table? If you have, you can put a little tick next to it. My next one is Europe. Europe. Put a tick next to that one. Africa. Put a tick if you've got Africa. North America. Did you get North America? If you've got it, put a tick. If not, don't worry, just add it into your table. No one will know. I won't tell Mrs. Clark. It'll be our secret. And South America. Now, if you've got South America, put a little tick. And we've got Oceania. It's a tricky one, so I'll say it again and then you can say it. Oceania. Once more for luck. Once more for luck, just so I remember. Oceania. Perfect. Have you got it? Give it a tick. And our last one, my last one, is Antarctica. Antarctica. Good job. Give it a tick if you've got Antarctica. So I thought we would play a game, and I heard that you are very good at Kim's game. So I thought we would play that. So I'm going to stop sharing my PowerPoint so you can see me, and we're going to play this. So I've got all of my 7 continents: Europe, Antarctica, Oceania, North America, South America, Africa, and Asia. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one away and muddle them up and see if you can find which one I've taken. So I'm going to give you a moment to look at all of them that are there and memorize the ones that are there. So pause this video if you need a little bit more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to take one away, and you've got to try and find which one I've taken, and I'm going to muddle them up. Okay, perfect. Which one is missing? If you need more time to find which one's missing, don't worry, you can pause the video. But I'm going to show you in 3, 2, 1. What one did I take? Antarctica. Antarctica was the one that was missing. Ready? So have another look, memorize them all. Have you got them all locked in? Pause it if you need a bit more time. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay, I'm taking one away and I'm muddling them up. They're so muddled now. What continent is missing? Remember, you can pause it if you think, Ms. Robinson, you're going far too fast. Slow down. Don't worry, just pause the video. 3, 2, 1. Our missing continent was, drum roll please, Europe. Our missing continent was Europe. Last one for me to check how well you've remembered all our different continents. I'm muddling them. They're super muddled, super duper muddled this time. Okay. Which continent is missing? We've got 6 up there. We need all 7, so which continent is missing? I'm going to show you in 3, 2, 1. Oceania. Oceania was missing. Well done if you got them all. Thought I'd make that one extra tricky just to stretch you a little bit. So we're going to go back to our PowerPoint. Well done. You've done super well so far. So our next question that you might have is, Ms. Robinson, what is an ocean? So in a moment, I want you to pause this video and I want you to write down what an ocean is. But an ocean is a huge, big, really large, massive bit of salt water. And it makes up over 70% of the Earth's surface. That's huge. So an ocean is a really, really big bit of salt water. So could you pause that and write down what an ocean is, please? Good job on writing it down. So we're going to do a similar thing that we did with our continents. So could you draw me a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous table just like mine? But instead of continents, we're going to put oceans. Oceans, I think we could do my turn, your turn twice with our word. Ready? Oceans. Oceans. Good job. Okay, so I've got another video for you, and it's exploring the world with Souvenir, and she is telling you all about oceans. So while you're watching it, could you list all of those ocean names? And they're quite tricky names, but I'm sure you'll be able to do it. And then once you've watched that and you've got your beautiful oceans, and there's 5 of them, 5 oceans, could you come back and we're going to go through them together? So, did you get all the oceans? I watched her video and I found all 5. So, we're going to do my turn, your turn, because these are some tricky words again. So, the first ocean that I found is the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean. Well done. If you've got an Atlantic Ocean in your list, give it a tick. The next one I found was the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean. Well done. Give it a tick if you've got it. The third one, the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. Well done. If you've got it, give it a tick. The Southern Ocean. The Southern Ocean. Good job. Tick it if it's there. If it's not there, don't worry. Add it in. Don't worry. It'll be our little secret. I won't tell if you won't. And our last one that I found was the Arctic Ocean. The Arctic Ocean. Good job. Tick it if it's there. If not, don't worry. Just add it into our table. Well done. So I thought we could play another game. So in a moment, I want you to pause this video and go and play our game. And I would like for you to play it 2 times. I know. You might be thinking twice. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be able to play a game twice in a row. But yeah, I want you to play it 2 times. And the first time, I want you to investigate where our oceans and continents are by clicking. And the second time you have a go, I want you to really try and remember where those oceans and continents are while you're clicking. So I'm going to show you my game. Here. So the first time you look at it, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know where these things are. And that's why we're doing it. You're going to explore and investigate where things are. So there's these little dots and there's these big highlighted bits. So you just need to be able to click on either the dot or the highlighted land to be able to find out and just investigate where you think things are. And once you click, it will tell you where it is so that the next time you play, you'll be able to really try and remember where the oceans and continents are. So, could you pause that video and once you've done it, come on back to me and my PowerPoint and we will do our next little task. So, if you've played your game and you've remembered where all of your different continents and oceans are, well done. It was a tricky one, but I was sure you could do it. So, our next bit that we've got to know is to know where the United Kingdom, where the UK is in the world. So we need to know what continent the UK is in and what ocean the UK is surrounded by. So, in a minute, could you look at your map that I've set that is below, and could you try and find where the UK is, where England is? And could you write down what continent the UK is in and what ocean it's surrounded by? And then come on back to me. So pause the video and look at our map and write down where the UK is and what ocean it's in. So here's our map. And you've probably gone, Miss Robinson, I know this, I've seen it, I've done it now, I've looked at my map, I'm good, but I'm just going to go through it. So in the middle, there's a pink bit of land. And you might say a little bit of an island off the top of it. And that island is us. I think I might be able to highlight round it to show you. So this here is the United Kingdom and it's pink. So what continent, what continent is it in? Europe. So if you've not got that written down yet, write it down and I'll say it for you. The United Kingdom is in Europe. That's the continent that it's in, Europe. And we're going to look around at all our bits of water, all our big oceans, all 5 of them. What one is closest to the UK? The Atlantic. So, when you're writing down, and you're probably thinking, Miss Robinson, I've already done this. What ocean is the UK near? The Atlantic. So the UK is in the Atlantic. Well done. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. I've got circles galore. There we go. Much better. So, our next question is, where in the world is Australia? So a little bit like we've just done, look at our map and see if you can find Australia. We need to know what continent it's in and what oceans Australia is surrounded by. And could you write that down? So pause the video in a minute and go and write that down. And you might think back to that video that we watched on our continent, and you might remember that one of those continents was also called by a different name. It was Oceania was also called another name, and that might give you a bit of a clue as to where Australia is. So pause this video, look at your map and see if you can find Australia and what oceans it's surrounded by. You ready to move on? I'm sure you've got your sentences and you're like, I know. We're just going to, my laptop does, there we go. So, when I think back to that video earlier, Australia was a name of a continent that was also called Oceania. So this here, that looks a little bit like a doggy to me, this country here is Australia. So what continent do you think it's near? Shout it out at me. Tell me through the screen. Shout it. Oceania. Australia is in the continent of Oceania. Have you got that written down? You're probably like, yes, of course I do. Of course I do. Because you're super smart. Okay. And if you look really closely, Australia is by two big oceans. And those oceans are the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. Well done. So, have you got it written down that Australia is surrounded by the Indian Ocean and the Pacific Ocean? And one more time, what continent is Australia in? It's in Oceania. Well done. Done super well with all of this. So make sure you've got that written down. You've done so well that I think you deserve a little break. So go and stretch your legs, have a bit of a stretch. Make sure you're nice and ready for our next bit of our experience. So I'm going to stop sharing, and well done. You've done really well. Good job. Good luck with your next bit of your experience, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.